Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Cassandra here, and this is going to be, what is this, part 1, 2, 3, part 3 of my decluttering series. This is my powder section, so I have all my powders and my bronzers in here, and I'm going to just quickly go through this so I could keep my things nice and organized. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here, and I'm like a little bit like confused as to where I'm going to start, but I guess let's get to it. Alright, so first things first, I have my Sasha Buttercup powder. I literally have this much left. I don't even know why I keep holding on to it, because there's probably so much dust in here. And I think I was holding on to it because I wanted to do a comparison of the Sasha Buttercup versus the Fenty Beauty powder. I'm not gonna say which one I prefer, but yeah, this is gonna go in the garbage. But I think I'm gonna film that video right after this. I'm gonna put this to the side because that needs to go in the garbage. Second up is my Fenty Beauty powder. Let me just get some wipes. I have my wipes here so I can wipe them off as I'm going through. My Fenty Beauty powder. I bought this in one of the Sephora sales. I like it. I like the color. The color I use is honey. I use this under my eyes. I like it a lot. So yeah, I'm definitely not throwing this away. Putting that to the side. Yeah, I had to like change my battery. Okay, so Fenty Beauty I'm keeping. This Milk makeup powder. It's a blur set powder. I got it in the color Translucent Deep. It's a nice color. I am not, like, I'm not in love with it, but I don't necessarily hate it either. So I'm definitely gonna hold on to it and put it to the side. I guess the elephant in the room. I could take this out. This is my Abh Contour Kit. I've had this for a while now. I don't reach for it as often as I used to anymore. I used to use this color a lot because I like to use this color as a color corrector. I think I feel like I should declutter it, but a part of me just want to hold on to it. I'm going to clean it up a little bit more and hold on to it because I did declutter this already last year. I'm going to upload those videos. I keep saying that. I will upload those videos. But this is just me trying to go through again and get rid of some stuff. But I think I may hold on to it. I'm not sure. I'm going to put it to the side. I'm not sure. Second up is the, what is this? I have to wipe it up because sometimes what I do when I'm doing my makeup is I'll pour the setting powder under my eyes on top of it. And that's why they look that crazy. So anyways, this is a True Complexion contour palette from what is this called? What is this brand called? Black Radiance. This brand is called Black Radiance. I am going to declutter it because I have no use for it. I really don't have any use for it. I honestly don't reach for it anymore. It doesn't serve me any purpose, and I have powders that I am willing to use more than I am going to be using this one, so this could go to the garbage. So these are all the MAC powders. This one is finished. I'm gonna put it in my Back to MAC bag. I don't need this one anymore. This one is in Deep Dark. I use this a lot, so I'm holding on to that one. This is called Sun Power. I actually use this as a blush. It's a really nice bronzer, but I use it as a blush. And you can see I'm almost done, so I'm gonna put that to the side. My Covergirl Full Spectrum Powder. I love these. This is new. I'm using it. I like it. Put it to the side. This palette. This palette I got from Sephora. It is the Pantone Universe color correcting palette. I don't really reach for this a lot. Now, this is great. This is a great palette because it has all the color correcting palettes that you could ever want or ever need in your entire life, except that it is a little bit too emollient for my skin tone. I guess during the winter times I tend to reach for it more than I do in the summertime. But I'm going to hold on to this one, and I think what I'm going to do is just hold on to this one and then declutter this one because I don't use this anymore. So I'm going to hold on to that one. My powder from Covergirl. These Covergirl Full Spectrum powders are really great. I think what I'm gonna be doing in the coming months is just switch to my Covergirl Full Spectrum powder and then just stop using the MAC powders because these are super great. They're highly pigmented in comparison to spending like $28 on a MAC powder. I'd rather spend $7 on this one, then $28 on those. So yeah, I love these palettes a lot. This I've had for a while. This is the Cover FX, I guess, whatever you want to call this. I don't even know what you want to call this. I don't really use this. I don't use it. I don't reach for it a lot. And I think what I'm going to do is just clean it up and give it to someone else because I don't use it at all. These are my Black Radiance, my Black Radiance powder, and I have my Makeup Revolution powder. I actually have another one. Oh, hold on, let me go for the other one. Okay, so I got the other one. So these are my setting powders that I use. I don't use the Ben Nye Banana powder anymore because it's a little bit too light for my skin tone. So I'm definitely going to declutter this one. I prefer the Makeup Revolution Banana Deep. It is perfect. It's more yellow base, so it just looks really nice under my eyes. And that's why I didn't have it in here, because I use this like every single day. So I always tend to like take this and I'll put it on something and put it under my eyes. I love this a lot, so I'm holding on to that one. So I have Chestnut, Sienna, and what is this? This is Makeup Revolution. I don't know what color this is. But I use Sienna a lot. I used to use Sienna a lot because it's a nice color. It's super red. So sometimes I don't like to use it because sometimes, depending on what my skin is looking like that day, it pulls a little bit too red, so I don't really reach for it that much. The Makeup Revolution powder, this is terracotta. I don't reach for this as often. And then this one is chestnut. It's a little bit too deep for my skin tone. Way too deep for my skin tone for a setting powder. So I'm going to declutter this one, and I'm going to hold on to Sienna and Terracotta and Deep Banana. So these three I'm holding on to. Those two I'm probably going to declutter. And let's see what else. This is a Black Radiance. I believe this is black. Yeah, Black Radiance powder. This is called Milk Chocolate. I don't use this powder at all. Like, it's a nice powder. It's very fine, it's beautiful, but it's too dark for my skin tone, for my face, and I don't see the point of me holding on to it, so it's definitely gonna go in a declutter pile. This is a BH Cosmetics Studio powder. I don't reach for this at all. I think I forgot that I actually had this. I really think I forgot that I actually had this, so I think I'm going to give this to my mom, or I'm going to put it to the side. I'm not sure. But I don't reach for it, and I don't see the point of me holding on to it because, yeah, I'm just going to give this to my mom. I recently purchased this maybe like 2 months ago. This is because I was looking for a powder, a setting powder that was a little bit light, not realizing that I have this powder, and these two colors are basically the same thing. They're literally the same thing. What is going on in here? Like, what's going on in here? It's just that this has a little bit more yellow into it, whereas this is for somebody who has a lighter skin tone. So I am going to hold on to this because I'm getting rid of this one. I'm going to hold on to this because I just want to hold on to it. The Makeup Forever powder, I don't use this. I am going to put this to the side to declutter. This is a Guerlain primer, and that's the thing with these drawers is I have a lot of stuff that don't even belong in here. So this is the Guerlain Master Matte primer. I got this from my friend. She worked at Sephora. I've had this for a while. It's practically finished, I think. Oh, there's still some stuff in there. Okay, so I'm going to finish it up and throw it in the garbage. My Covergirl Queen Collection powder. I bought this because I went somewhere and I didn't have any powder. Let me throw this in the garbage. I didn't have any powder, so I bought this. It's a really nice powder. Ugh, let me just throw the broken bits off. It's a really nice powder, and I think I forgot that I had it, so I'm going to use it up. I'm not going to throw it away. I'm going to use it up. Travel size. I have like 3 of these. Travel size. Hold on to. My Intimacy primer. Hold on to. This is a MAC concealer that I've had for a while. I still use it. It's just that I have to put out, because the top part went missing. And what I think I'm going to do is I want to depot this into something. I don't know. but I'm not gonna throw it away because I like to use this under my eyebrows. So I'm gonna put this to the side. A sample of Cover FX powder put to the side. This is a MAC blot powder that I don't use because the color to me is just, I don't know, there's just something about blotting powders that tend to be off, especially when they make blotting powders for darker skin tones. They just never look good, so I don't like this and I'm decluttering it. This is a bronzer I bought from Clinique. I've had this for a while. I don't even use it that much because one, I think they changed the color. I used to love this color and I think they either changed the color or I bought the wrong color. I'm not sure. But I don't need this, so I think I am probably gonna just put it to the side, declutter it. This is a Wanderer powder. I don't know what's going on in here. Like, I don't know. I bought it because I wanted to use it as a powder to set my makeup with, or just like whenever I'm not wearing makeup, it was supposed to keep my makeup, like my skin oil free. That was the whole purpose of me buying it, and I don't use it that often, but this summer I told myself that I am going to be wearing less foundation. My goal is to get my skin to a point where I don't have to wear foundation anymore, just like a light tinted moisturizer and just like very light. Only time I'll be wearing like a full face of makeup is if I'm going out. So I'm gonna hold on to this because I plan on using this a lot during the summer. And then this is a MAC, no, not MAC. See, NARS packaging just gets so dirty. This is a NARS multiple, whatever stick you want to call it. I don't use it at all. The color is like not my skin tone, obviously. It could be used for a bronzer, but I just don't use it at all, and I don't see the point of me holding on to it. So it's definitely gonna go in the declutter pile. So I'm gonna clean this up, come right back, and then you're gonna see what I'm actually keeping. Okay, so this is a drawer all cleaned up, way more refined, a little bit less clutter. I forgot to add that these are the things that I use on a daily basis, so they weren't in here, so I'm gonna put these back. So this is the same Covergirl powder. I use it in Tan Deep Cool. I have 2 in Tan Deep Cool, and then I have 1 in Tan Golden. So Tan Golden I use under my eyes. Tan Deep Cool is what I use all over my face. So I have 2, 1 I keep in my bag and then 1 I keep at home. So I put those to the side. And then my Huda Beauty setting powder in Cinnamon Bun. I love this setting powder a lot. The only thing I do not like about this setting powder is I don't like the fact that they have fragrance in it. And that's what I've been noticing with a lot of Huda Beauty products, even her concealers and the foundation. I don't understand why she adds fragrance to the products. The color pigments are perfect, but I cannot deal with the fragrance. But I love the powder a lot, so I use it to set my face every single day. Leave it right there. And then this is another one of the powders that I use all over my face. I'm gonna leave this too in here. This palette I don't use that often. This is like a cream bronzer that this is why I hold on to this one, because I use this a lot. This is like a cream bronzer highlighter, and then these colors, they're alright, they're just not great. This is the Cover FX palette in N90 or N Deep, and I use the Cover FX foundation in N90, but I'm holding on to this. So this is my drawer. Again, I wish I could be a little bit more radical with my decluttering, but these are things that I actually use when it comes to doing my makeup, and these are all the ones that I'm getting rid of. So yeah, I think I did pretty good. So thank you guys so much for watching. This is part 3, I believe, of this, and I'm gonna go through the others, and yeah, you're gonna see all of my trash. Thank you so much for watching. Love you guys. Bye.